Doing corned beef today. As you can see, we've got one fresh and one out of the bag. You'll be able to see the difference. But either way, before you cook them, the first thing you got to do is you must wash them off so you're not eating a whole load of salt and preservatives. And 8 pounds of corned beef in the pot. We're now going to start adding water. Corned beefs have been completely washed and cleaned of all the solution, and they're ready to cook. And we've got a 20-quart pot. It's filled about 2/3 of the way up with water. More water you use, the less salty your corned beef will be. Now, if you have the little pickling spice packets that come with most packaged corned beef and a T-ball, you want to add a little extra flavor to the water that it cooks in, take your pickling spices and put them into the T-ball and hang them in your pot for first hour of cooking, and it'll add all the spice you want. And T-ball is full and ready to close up or put in the water. Got a whole head of peeled garlic. We're going to just crush the cloves a little bit and throw them all in. Every one of them. Everything's in and got it heating. On high until it comes to a boil. After that, we'll turn it down to simmer for about 3 hours of cooking time. After 2 hours of cooking, get your carrots prepped and then chopped down into pieces. And all cut down into manageable pieces. And into the pot. Now start prepping the cabbage. You always want to cut your cores off the bottom to give yourself a nice flat base to split your cabbages with. Partially core, but don't fully core your quarters, and they'll hold together more fully as they cook. Peel and have 10 potatoes and put them in with 20 minutes left to cook. Corned beef is done, and now you want to tempt it. Also separate the carrots and the potatoes, and the cabbage will need another 5 or 10 minutes to finish cooking. Finally, pull the cabbage, strain it, let it strain itself for a few minutes, get all the excess water out, and you're ready to serve. Remove the fat cap so you can see the grain of the meat, and you want to cut across the grain for the most tender slices. When properly cooked, the corned beef will be just on the verge of falling apart, but still together and tender.